I think I've decided on to buy a wet palette.
I like my wet palette.
Normally I just use a bit of tissue and wet it a little bit.
What's a wet palette?
You being serious?
Yeah.
It's just.
I'd probably do it, but
You basically get a tray, some sponge, and then probably a bit of baking sheet equivalent, and then you put your paint on top, and it just keeps it fresh for
basically what I do.
No, I just use it.
I've got my paint like old movement tray. It's my painter thing. Normally I put a bit of tissue in that, wet it, and then obviously.
I just use my table.
Yeah, no.
I've got like a little desk, and it's just covered in paint. This way I've just gone, that'll do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't use a wet palette.
Mate, you'd hate to see my painting when I do it. It's
sacrilege.
I don't water down my paint half time either.
I don't want my. Let's go there. The blue.
2 thin coats.
No, fuck 2 thin coats. 1 thick coat. Fuck it.
Hi, welcome to OverRHeads. I'm Ash, and joined by Ben, Matt, and Jed, and we're going to go on All Scars 10th edition tournament. Their first 10th edition tournament as well, isn't it?
I think there's
yeah. Well, it's fair. I think everyone's first one.
It's not yet.
Yeah.
It was only a 3-game one, so nice easy.
Nice
My
easy.
second tournament of the weekend.
Yeah.
Would have been mine, but that's fine.
Yeah. Ben's supposed to go, but he's got to save some animal lives instead, which is more important. So, yes.
Apparently.
It is.
It is.
So me and Jed are going. Ben and Matt here from another episode, but they're going to give some wise advice.
They're going to get judges.
Yes. More like Matt's going to give us wise advice. Yeah, Jed, do you want to go over your list first?
Yep, so this is my first tournament. I am taking Chaos Knights. My list, right, so my Warlord is a Knight Tyrant with the enhancement property of the Cursed Knight, which is -1 AP to anything coming into it. So it's got a 2-up save, most likely getting cover.
With armour of content.
Yeah, with armour
Very
content.
nice.
So last cannons and stuff like that, it's like
AP1, basically.
yeah, so I'm saving on 3-ups. So I never wrote on Iron Shields with it. It's just like, yeah.
You would against a stomper though.
Yeah. Yeah. I tend to play it, I move it into the middle because obviously it's got Overwatch potential. It's rocking a flamer and a harpoon.
Yeah.
And it's got an anti-deep strike 12 inches around it. So.
Oh, that's nice. That's really nice.
And it gives everything cover around it as well.
Yeah, that sounds like the perfect
so
board piece, really, doesn't
I
it?
pity you can't stack cover, because that'd be amazing. Right, I'm taking a Knight Desecrator. I mainly take that 'cause I'm worried about other knights, and with the big laser gun of it, it's fairly good into anything high toughness. Yeah. Plus it's a good little support character for the Tyrant, because if he's next to it and it's got a chainsword, so if anything does charge into the Tyrant, it's going to be stuck there and he can charge around into it.
Yeah.
So taking 2 Brigands, War Dogs, just good shooting. 2 Executioners with the autocannons, 1 Carnivore, just because of the strat where I can move through buildings. He's very good for an you come close to me, here's 14 inches move towards you, through the building, and I'm going to charge you.
It's very nice.
It's fairly potent, like with his heavy hitting attacks, it's 6 attacks hitting on 2s, strength 14, AP -3, D6 +2 damage.
Yeah, that's good.
Plus tank shock. So,
Yeah.
I have played a game where I was playing Tau, and he basically just went, I'm going to yeet myself as far as I can to their home objective, and I'm just going to go, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Fuck your ghost kills, well, I can't hit. And then I've got some allies. I've got 3 units of flamers, 3
Units of
manzi.
3,
Yeah, 3 units of 3, just for my secondaries, really. I mostly play tactical. With them 3, normally my knights are in 2 quarters, covering a couple of objectives, and then they deep strike down and
get the other
I
one.
can't believe how fucking hard they are to kill. 3 wounds apiece, 4 Finval. Yeah, bastards.
Yeah.
It's the same as the Harlequin problem, wasn't it, for the ninth though? Like, you underestimate. It's a toughness 3, 1 wound.
When I had a game against it, I thought, these are going to be killing him. When he said, I thought, they're actually fucking bastards to try shit.
65 points.
Exactly.
Very cheap.
Ridiculous.
And fall back and shoot. So
fall back and shoot.
They are. I think you've put them in right just to deep strike them.
One way I normally tend to use them is obviously I'll deep strike them for points, and then I'll just run up to something which is shooting me back and charge it.
Yeah.
So then they're like, okay, I'm going to fall back from it. Okay, they can still shoot anyway. And if I get lucky enough, I can stop something from shooting me enough that by the time they're actually dealt with, because they got the 4 up invuln.
Yeah.
It's like, didn't you send your
Horror specs at them, and they survived.
And they survived. It's like, cool, I'm just going to move away and then flame something over here.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, because they can fall back and shoot, they can fall back in action.
Yeah.
Which makes them a great utility pick for the randomness of tactical.
Yeah.
Well, you did that against me. You fell back and did the action. And it's just, they were a nice 65 point unit.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Nice. Very, got lots going for them, so that's basically my list. I think the only other enhancement I've got is Aura and Terror on the Desecrator, which is sticky objective.
Yeah, that's good.
So I tend to just set him on the back one, then move him out, and then start running him up to the next objective. So,
that's good.
And when he does get sticky objective, they count as being in the Aura as well. So it's like -1 to your leadership when it comes to stuff like that. So that is my list. Hopefully it will do alright. Hopefully Tyrant will come up.
I imagine with the terrain, I think Tyrant's definitely going to come up there, unless you end up playing on one of their UKTC type sets.
Again, it's kind of like I've took a few heavy weapons just because I am worried about going into overnights, and I'm hoping because of the heavy weapons I've got on some of them, I should be alright to take a night out of time.
Yeah. Well, we know there's at least one of the Knights player going, there's PJ in it, but he's doing 3 big, 4 small.
Yeah.
So the points just basically dictate you drop one of the small. And that was it. And I was like, okay, cool. Great.
You know what's really funny? The Harpoon can one-shot a little guy just in one go.
Harpoon can one-shot everything, Jed. What are you on about?
But he's got a stupid feel no pain with his Imperial Knights.
6 at feel no pain and 5 up when he kills your Warlord.
Yeah.
Or he can one-shot things in Overwatch, as we found out.
Yes.
Lord.
Oof. Because the best part about it was when I rolled a 2 to wound it, and you was like, oh wait, I get a save, that's -6. It's -6 AP, I'm sorry.
No.
Good thing about the Tyrant as well, where with the Gauss Strike missiles, they're anti-Titanic 4 up.
You're looking good into other.
So they're good into other knights as well. So
nice list. I like it. Yeah. A lot of utility there. 2 big knights, pretty tough to remove, to be honest.
Yeah, they are. Experience.
I don't like Oath of Moment from Marines very much. I've found out. But
no one likes Oath of Moment from Marines very much, so Jed. So that's fine.
Especially when the person lists tailors against you. That was really funny. he didn't want to play me, and I was like, okay, you can change your list up. So he decided to take 6 Centurions with last cannons and missiles. Deep striked them down in the middle of a board, and then Oath of Moment, and I was like, And how did this stop them? Flamers just charged into them and said, yeah, you can't fucking shoot me now, you dickhead. Fuck your Oath of Moment. But that's my list.
I like that.
I like it. I've played against it. I like it. It's a good list. I think it's going to do well.
Ash, what's your list?
My list is copy and paste from the last podcast. I'll just edit out from that. I'll put it in there.
Insert here.
So my list is a Swarm Lord, another Tyrant with Alien Cunning for the redeploy before anyone knows who gets first turn. So, which is, we'll see. 2 units of 10 Hermaguns, 2 Bivores because they're great for objectives, 2 Exocrines, 2 Maleceptors, a Scythe Tyragul, 3 Von Rhein's Leapers. Well, not 3, but
a unit of 3.
Unit of 3, yeah.
Words.
Unit of 3, and 2 units of 6 Xenophobes. Because
good. They're good. Yeah.
They're good.
Don't leave home without them.
Yeah. Just like the Hydral, don't leave them.
That's just a you thing.
So what was the terrain like with those guys? Is it a bit lighter?
Well, they've changed. I ain't been since they've changed it.
So they've only got 2 sets of the UKTC stuff.
No, they brought more. The second one.
That first one was the one set they had.
Oh, so they got 2.
And then they've now got a second set to use. So the other stuff is just a smattering of the old Black Dragon stuff.
Oh yeah,
random bits.
That's what's going to do me.
A mix of.
I'm just thinking it'll be more open, so you can get the side hero in particular can get the.
No, if it's anything like last time.
You had issues with some of the boards. Some of the boards are a bit denser, some are a bit lighter.
Yeah, the last one I went to, the train massively went against me.
But there's no set terrain layout, so you can have some dictation in the way things go.
But the large table that I had, it was the big train, like big thing as where everything's going.
Yeah.
So we'll see. That's what could generally do this weekend on that tournament.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
You can always reserve it in. Like you did against me.
We'll reserve it in, but...
And me.
And you.
You're not shooting this first turn.
My baby's not dying. Not yet.
Rapid Ingress a hero duel.
Yeah, that's a shout actually. That's a shout.
It's an idea. I don't know whether it's a good one or
but
not.
like I said to you, just bait them out, put it bang in the middle, get them to set something up ready to shoot it, and just go, nope.
But the thing is, it's a flame, isn't it? So you say 3d6 flame. Is it still 3d6?
Yeah.
So
still the same.
The nice thing is you rapid ingress, and then when they go to charge you with something else, you overwatch them with a hero duel that wasn't there when they moved in the first place.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's not a bad shout.
Yeah.
It's tough enough to survive, so...
Oh, yeah.
And if it's close enough and you've got the 2CP, the heroic intervention as well, there's a lot of play just with that one unit if you've got the stratagems reserves for it.
It's definitely better now than what it is because they'll take the 10 attacks, still the same profile all the way around. And like the being able to charge and fall back and charge as well. That's handy.
Yeah.
I mean,
because it's built in, isn't it?
Yeah, built in now.
Nice thing.
Fall back and that's great. It's good. Yeah. Well, I'd like to have 2 in the list, but. You've got to have the Bivors. There's some things you've got to have in there, but
I still think you should take 2.
Yes,
but I'm like you. I like big things.
Yeah. I do. I couldn't. I tried to work it out. It's just I couldn't work a list out to fit 2 in. I could.
They're more expensive now, aren't they? Points
wise. 305 points, and whilst that in a nutshell is good, if you compare it to the other similar monsters of like tier 11, Horror Spec 125 points, X-Screen 135 points. Even the Tyrannofex at 200, it's like you're paying effectively a minimum 100 point, 120 point premium for what is basically 1 extra toughness and maybe 4 wounds. Yes, better offensive output, but not really.
It's
a good trade-off.
And the base is way bigger as well.
Exactly.
It's hard to say, but I did have 2 in the list before the Bivors had the points increase. That's what done me. But because they
swapped it around for
them dirty bloody minds.
Because they went from
still worth
45
it though,
to 65.
In fact, they've not changed that rule yet. I think it's gonna change.
I'd love someone just to Overwatch one just to spite you.
Overwatch the Swarm one. You can't though because it happens in the shooting phase.
Yeah, but it's end of move. It's an end of a movement, ain't it? No.
End of movement. It's start.
Oh, that's it. We found the rule.
I'm pretty sure it's either moving or charge phase. There's no.
Your
opponent's move phase or charge phase. So no, you can't do it in the shooting phase. If it doesn't move in the charge phase, it doesn't declare a charge, you're not going to overwatch it. So nice idea, it's not going to happen.
Just charging to one.
Funny though.
What, charges us 4 mine?
You know what? In our game, I was really hoping you was going to advance it and it was going to roll a 6 and blow itself up.
Oh yeah, because when we played, we had the mission where you roll a 6, you get more wound.
You get more wind.
I was really hoping it was going to float towards me that quickly that it fell over and just went, oh shit, boof.
I did the opposite thing. I got towards him, then rolled a 1 to blow up. I was like, what's the fuck?
It weren't inflated, it was just like...
It went all the way over there, and I rolled a 1. I was like, for fuck's sake.
I love spore mines.
That's nice.
That's nice. As I said to Ben last night, I need to go on a self journey to discover why my dice hate me.
You just need to burn a model before you game it. That's all.
Burn a model.
Burn a model, mate.
Burn a hydrogel. That'll help.
burn a god. I want to sacrifice a guardsman.
Yeah, do it, mate.
I'm pretty sure the burning dice is having the opposite effect of what you're intending.
No, I'm burning the small little dice I don't use. The ones I use for 1 counters. So
Maybe that's why you're not dedicated enough to burn a dice shit roll.
I've already lost 2 of my nid dice at the first Birmingham tournament I went to. So I'm not sacrificing.
Maybe you need to burn the Demakira.
I mean...
No, don't burn it. It's a cool model. It's such a nice
How
model.
well does resin burn?
It's fair. I have got a second one upstairs.
Oh, let's burn it.
Please don't burn it.
No,
It's the
The
second
second one unbuilt.
Yeah. I'm still going to build it.
Yeah, because it's super. It's such a nice model.
You never know, it might come back.
No.
You never know.
Oh, that's it. We're going to have to create death matches. When you play a Warhammer game against someone, you have to nominate a unit to get burnt after. Let's make this actually happen. Come on.
I like Fast and Furious played in pink.
Well, yeah, obviously, me and Jed are going. 2 of the Trash Wargaming members are going. PJ and Glenn. PJ's taking Imperial Knights and Glenn's taking
Eldar,
Yeah.
Well, he's not confirmed, but
I think it's going to
why
be...
wouldn't he?
Yeah. And I think, no disrespect to everyone else going, I think Glenn will win the tournament.
I think Glenn should.
Like, yeah.
Terrain might jank him a little bit depending on what he's playing against. I think he might... It depends. We don't know fully what his list is taking. I think he's definitely going for a Wraith God type list.
I think he's gone for meta.
But
we don't know the other people going either.
We don't.
Yeah.
We don't. That's why I am. It's...
No, if PJ takes the list he played with yesterday,
he might have a chance.
He's got a lot of shooting power in that list. Like, I know obviously the Wraith Guard can shoot back and all this, but even if he has sacrificed 1 knight for it, he can probably take out like 3 units of them. Right,
here we go. Here's what I think he's taking. So he's going for the Way Leaper, Autarch, Lone Operative, Sea-Penis, Farseer, Spirit Seer, some Guardian Defenders, which will be a bit of a Fate Dice battery, plus gives a bit of protection for the Farseer. Oh yeah, no, triple Fire Prism, Rangers, triple D Cannons, triple War Walkers, double Spiders, and Wraith Blades, not Wraith Guards. I think they're meant to be Wraith Guard. Surely that's meant to be Wraith Guard.
Wraith Blades are still good, but in a different aspect.
He's still got D cannons.
I mean, that being said, though, he's got all of his anti-tank in the 3 Prisms, 3 D Cannons, 3 War Walkers with double Bright Lances.
It's just that brick in the middle of the board, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
So this is...
They're going to be sitting there with a 4 pinball just holding the board.
So if I play him, get rid of the 3 for 5 prisons straight off.
So this is the potential list.
Yeah, but then you've got to get rid of the D Cannons, and then you've got to get rid of the War Walkers as well, which is... War Walkers are surprisingly tanky. Strength T7, -1 to wound, and 4 pinball.
Oh, yeah.
They're only 6 wounds. They're only 6 wounds.
Impulse annoy the fuck out of me now. They really do.
I absolutely love the War Walkers, to be honest. I think they're really good. I'd actually be tempted to drop my 3 D Cannons for
when they get nerfed.
When they get nerfed a bit more, I think they'll drop, and I'll just shoe in the 3 War Walkers for less points. Just tot in Bright Lances.
For the way they look on a like a 6 on an advance, they should just trip over. They don't look very stable. Sorry. They're no like Sentinels where they've got actual like spread feet.
Yeah. It's not like they get a scout move or anything. No, wait, they do.
Oh.
9-inch scout move, 10-inch normal move.
9-inch scout move.
Yeah.
That is absurd.
I assume 9 was the max because everything else just gets their normal move as a scout move.
Yeah.
I assume 9's the top scout move they're going to let.
I only know one other unit what gets that, so that's an orc unit, so.
What, a 9-inch scout move?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know Arkham is Snag Rocks, Walk Snick, whatever he is. That's his name. That's his name. Snag Rocks. I can't say it. Leave me alone. He's the super.
I think I just caught dyslexia.
He's the Runt Herdop. He's the super Runt Herdop. So when he joins a unit of Grots, they get a 9-inch scout move. They get -1 to be wounded, -1 to be hit, and I think something to do with like their OC or something like that. So we can make like 20 Grots really tanky. I'm like,
put those 20 Grots in a transport with him, and then that gets a scout move as well.
Yeah,
scout move and transport.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
I think we just found a broken orc list. So how do we think we're going to do?
Well, what do you want to get? What do you want?
I think
to be?
I'm more likely to get wins. I don't want to be disrespectful because I'm more likely to get wins at this one than I am at Outpost.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, people at Outpost, they are tournament players.
Yeah.
They go and win tournaments.
That's what home Vanguard tactics, right? So,
yeah, exactly. Home of Vanguard tactics, where all stars, nice people down there. They're not.
More casual.
Yeah, they're more casual. They're more casual, like what we
like
are.
us,
Yeah, they're not.
Less like these.
Yeah, there's not these two. Well,
I mean, what? He's past 3 or 4 winners now, all been us guys.
Yeah, well, that's no disrespect because they're great guys down there.
Yeah.
But when Trash go there, we tend to rack up.
Yeah.
It's
If you watch, we're going to roll up now and there's going to be like...
You're going to let us down.
Everyone there is going to be like, right, come on then, let's go.
I won't post this on their channel. I'll post it after the tournament.
It's all going to get rigged so we all get the worst matchup throughout the whole thing.
Who does is it Adol? No, who does it? Sam.
Yeah.
Sam's going to rig it to Trash to get everyone out. Trash matchups all the way through.
It's like a Trash mini tournament.
It sounds like, listen, fuck you, Ash. You're But yeah, now how do you think we're going to do? I'm confident. I'm going to say 2-1.
Ooh.
I'm going for it. I'm going for a 2-1.
It's a big prediction.
Is it big? I'm going for it.
Nah, back the confidence.
2-1.
To be honest, I'll be happy with 2-1 because actually every tournament I've been to, I've only ever won one.
Huh.
So I'll have a 100% increase.
Yeah.
But I would like to go 3-0.
I think it's doable, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do think
you
it's
can do it.
doable.
I think it is. All depends on matchups for me.
How many people actually got it? 16?
It's 16 and it was sold out. He's got a backup for my ticket as well, so it'll be 16.
16.
Yeah.
Avoid Glenn. Avoid PJ. I think
I'd like to play PJ.
you'd like to play PJ.
I think it would be a hard game, but I prefer a hard game. I don't like games where it's easy.
Like what you said when you played Matt.
It felt easy. It's just because it was like I had so much like anti-monster as though it was like sorry.
Just every time I moved a monster out of cover, just like Overwatch harpoon hits.
Dead. Sorry, mate. You did 72 wounds that whole game. That one gun.
Yeah.
Oh mate, it's peaked since then because now I can't fucking hit with a fuck off.
Yours is a game that made me drop horror spectres and like they aren't really good
They've got a big mouth, so it's like a massive target, ain't it? It's like right in the mouth.
It's like distraction card effects, but they are distracting, but they're just dying immediately from a 12 wound damaged gun.
Yeah. But no, I can see you going 3-0. I can see it.
Like, I think if I don't play Glenn, I should be alright.
I think there's a couple of good players again. There's that Benjamin Moore who did Custodes before.
Oh, fucking he's Custodes.
I imagine he's probably
I still
think the golden
very
comes.
good.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Ben Martin's going. Another new player. He's a good player. So
no, we don't know. We don't know.
No, they're hiding,
we don't know.
They're hiding there. They're hiding everything. They got something planned, I reckon.
They might have like a special guest like from like one of the like top players in the country or something.
Vanguard tactics.
Comes in wearing a t-shirt saying "Seal Clubbing."
Stephen Box walks in with his Seal Clubbing shirt on.
Team England total. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
How do you reckon we're going to do?
I think 2-1 for you. I think probably 1-2 for you.
More realistic.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I'm going for it. I'm going for it.
Go for the 2-1. I want you to go for the 2-1.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think PJ probably 2-1.
Yeah, I could see
Possibly 3-0. I'm a bit on the fence.
The
I think
background matchup.
he's played one game with it. But the
And
list
forgot half the
itself,
bloody rules.
Yeah.
but the list itself, if rules remembered, should theoretically play itself.
Yeah.
So,
The output of that list is insane.
yeah.
So if he can get the jump on someone, his
Ish.
on a light table particularly,
Yeah, he's
He
just,
will.
he's just ruining that.
he'll just roll over
If
from.
it's the same list he was playing last night,
Yeah,
I
3.
should be okay with him. Because the thing
I think for you guys, it's who goes first.
Yeah.
well, the thing
On that
is,
sort of
the one
terrain.
thing I've noticed about knights is if you take generic knights that don't actually have, unless you have like dedicated things like the big like harpoon or anything, most of the guns are about strength 10. So into knights are not that good.
It's still good into War Dogs though.
Oh yeah, it's still good into
And if you get the rerolls.
Oh yeah, I forgot they get rerolls.
They get
Rerolls, I've got
rerolls.
the Sickle of Furno Pain,
Yeah.
and also the Knight's Mirror. Your Warlord is a knight.
Yeah.
It's a large knight.
That they want to kill.
They want to kill that, and they want to kill it quickly. They kill it. They then get 3 CP. Not 3 CP, but they get the 5 at Furno Pain for the rest of the game.
No, they do get 3 CP, didn't they?
No, I think in Voltan or for the.
I thought they were. I think they do get some CP, you know.
They definitely get the 5 at Furno Pain for
Yeah.
the rest of the game. So at that point, it's just game over because you
You can't, yeah. Honestly,
Yeah.
that was a big swing point for me. When he got the Autarch, like, that was it. I'm not killing a knight now.
Yeah.
It's just not happening.
Because you're basically doing a lot of the damage in combat. They've got the shields for that, for 5 of Finbun, and then the Furno Pain on top
Yeah.
of it. It's just T12 and a lot of them.
You can't even
Yeah.
charge them and stop them from.
No.
No, I think, no, you can get, when they get on, get 3 CP
Oh,
as well.
3 CP as
So
well,
then they
okay,
can just,
but,
like,
yeah.
increase
Wow.
AP and
Yeah.
rotate and do whatever they want at that point.
Like, I don't get how.
Tank
I
shot
don't get
everywhere.
why there's such a difference between the two.
You get morale jank, they get just great all-game jank.
Yeah, all their stratagems are better than ours as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll move through the wall ones. Good.
Yes. That does carry your faction quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you got caught in the crossfire a little bit with the towering. Like, yes, it was
You've also
needed,
taken
but
a nerf.
a lot of them went up. I think most of them, almost all your knights went up.
Yeah, the only one that didn't go up was the Rampage or what's combat one.
Yeah.
But that's because
So he's just under 400 points now.
That's because it's combat though, isn't it? So he's got to get there.
Yeah.
Which is fairly easy to do with Chaos. Because you just
he's got
walk in a straight line.
He's got a 12-inch move. I think he can re-roll his charges as well. When he does make a charge, he's got sustained hits.
That's nice.
So he is actually quite potent. So
Yeah.
he's just getting in there.
Matt, are your predictions?
Yourself, 1-2 as well, I think. 2-1, I think, for yourself. I think there will be one list that has either got the ability to kill your knights quick enough or has played into knights enough that knows how to work around them. PJ, agree with Ben, is on that 2-1, 3-0 mark, depending on his matchups. Glenn, yes, I expect him to go.
Yeah, I mean,
Glenn's
yeah.
with Eldar particularly.
Yeah.
Look at the central list he's taken as well.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got legs into the Knights matches.
So
as
we've got
well.
break Glenn's leg.
I reckon if we somehow
We have to resort to violence.
I think if his card disappears Saturday night, it might be fine. After we get back from Sheffield, we'll go to Glenn's house.
Slash his tires.
Yeah. Look,
You're giving them ideas for your outpost now.
That's fine. You'll post it after Outpost. We're all good.
yeah, I'll post it. Yeah, we'll post it on tomorrow, Saturday. I keep thinking today's Friday. I don't know why. I need to get that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
The Outpost one we posted Friday. The All Scars one we posted Saturday.
Yeah.
So, editing tonight on both of them.
Oh my God.
Whilst finishing my Nora Tyrant.
Oh, so you need a photo of my army that now.
Oh yeah, I need photos of
fuck's
your
sake.
I need
Oh
photos.
fuck.
I need photos. Matt's already done it. I need your list.
What list?
Your own list. I need to put them on screen for people
I've
to
got a
actually
big
see.
to-do list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, is there anything you want to add? Anyone?
Nope. Done. Cool with that.
Cool.
No,
Yeah.
I hope to play you.
Should be a good weekend of tournaments. I want to see some good trash results this
Yes.
weekend.
Exactly.
Should be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers for watching. Cheers for listening. See you next time.
See you later.
Yeah.